I moved from Toronto, Canada to South Florida almost 3 years ago, and let's talk about healthcare. I get asked this question all the time. The Canadian healthcare system sucks. It doesn't just suck. It's terrible now. It is horrendous now. And contrary to popular belief in the United States, it is not free. The taxes that Canadians pay are so much higher than what they pay in the United States. And that comment, both of those comments about the Canadian healthcare system sucking and the taxes always trigger people, and people always fight me in the comments. Anyway, the Canadian healthcare system as it is right now is absolutely atrocious. For anybody who truly needs the system for very important things, it has failed so many people, and every single Canadian knows somebody who had, and somebody close to them, if not themselves, a terrible experience within the system. The wait times are insane. If you're not on death's door, you're not going to get treatment for a lot of things. And it's not because the doctors are bad or anything like that. There's no money. Guys, the socialist, universal healthcare system that Canada has in place doesn't have enough money. And the people suffer significantly. I've seen it with my mom. I've seen it with my dad. I've seen it with my best friend. It's wild. A lot of rich people, especially if they live close to the border, the US border, they will pay out of pocket to go be seen in a US hospital or clinic like the Cleveland Clinic or the Mayo Clinic. Many Canadians will cross over into Buffalo, for example, for a simple MRI because the wait time in Canada is months. The wait time for an ENT for your child is months. The system is failing, and Canadians are still paying an enormous amount of taxes. So then people say, well, what about having to pay for private insurance in the US? And to that, I have two responses. The first one is I've learned that most Americans have pretty good coverage from whatever company they work for. And yes, sometimes they have to opt in to get better care, but it's still better than Canada. And two, for those people who don't have that ability, but are paying out of pocket for private health insurance, the money that you save not paying a high tax rate in Canada more than covers whatever you're paying on a monthly basis to have private health insurance. And I also understand, I've already had this experience a couple of times, how insurance companies, health insurance companies in particular, are such a scam, and they really try to squeeze people, and you absolutely have to be very diligent. I would still pick this over that.
Thanks for listening to News Variable. You're officially one step closer to shedding the matrix.